everybody, this is the Wikstrand. So do you want to see some dude take out a helicopter with the help of a bus? If the answer is yes, then Kick is the movie for you. Comparing this one to other Bollywood movies I've seen in the past, I think this one is on the lower scale of good. It's still a very entertaining movie, and there are several things I really like about it, but it isn't as good as I've seen before. Let's check out why that is, shall we? This is the movie Kick. She works as a psychologist in Warsaw, Poland. She's trying to recuperate mentally, basically, from a very intense experience she had, because she met this really intense guy, Devi. He's a complete and utter lunatic who, you know, fights with people and causes all sorts of trouble and breaks the law and stuff like that, because he's looking for the kick. He's an adrenaline junkie, essentially, and they having this whirlwind of a relationship, but now it is over and she's sort of kicked to the curb. And now she just wanna, live her life and do her psychology thing. And a friend of the family, who is a cop, has come to Warsaw because he suspects that there is a masked vigilante thief of some description who is coming to Warsaw. He is called Devil. Do you think that a guy called Devi also might be a masked vigilante called Devil? If the answer is no, then you are almost me, but well, it is not much of a twist or a surprise or a swerve, really. But he does show up, but he kind of has forgotten that she exists, because he has sort of lost his memory and has some kind of amnesia or something like that. Why has he come to Warsaw? What is his plans? Is he going to get caught? Is our cop finally gonna bring this guy down? And why is he doing all of these high stakes heists and robbing all these things? And what is his motivation? Is there something in the past that is driving him to this, or is he just an adrenaline junkie? We shall see. Now, this movie has a couple of fantastic action sequences that were very spectacular, were very impressive, and this entire movie hinges really heavy on its very glossy, very shiny surface, because if you're looking beneath it, there isn't that much more to it. As I said, the action sequences were very spectacular, and the movie is incredibly entertaining, even though when 2/3 of the movie or something like that has gone, we almost kind of switches genres, and it is very jarring. It's a really sharp left turn story-wise. I don't think really that the movie could really recover from it, because we have been presented with one thing and then we are presented with something completely different. It makes total sense for all the characters to do so, and it makes total sense for the movie that this is done. But for me, this was still a little bit of a okay, then I guess that's what we're going to do. Pair that up with a ending of the movie that I didn't really like, even though it kind of made sense also and it kind of measured up. It was still, is this the ending we're going with? Even with Bollywood standards, this ending was very jarring and was a little bit okay then. And I've seen a lot of weird ass stuff when it comes to Indian cinema over the years. I like the characters, I like the action sequences, I like parts of the story, and the song and dance numbers were really impressive and looked great. But there was just something that was missing. Maybe it is just the fact that I've seen so many great Indian movies that this one was a little bit less good just. Salman Khan, who plays Devi, is of course fantastic, and most of the other characters in this movie was also kind of fun, and there are some humoristic bits in this one that was really funny. I was really entertained by bits of this movie. If you are a Bollywood aficionado who have seen lots of great Indian movies, this will be totally fine, and you've seen movies that are probably worse than this one, but you've seen a lot of movies that are much better than this one. If you're new to the whole watching Indian movie thing, there are so much better movies for you to watch. It was an entertaining movie, it had bits and pieces to it that I really liked, and the setting was interesting with the Warsaw thing and, you know, getting the local flavor of the whole thing, not just, you know, being content with being stuck just in India. Really made Warsaw a cool location, and with some pretty good song and dance numbers, a pretty good pace, and a couple of really spectacular action sequences, it was a completely decent action movie. But it was a little bit overcomplicated. Kick is an entertaining movie with good characters, pretty good acting, and some spectacular ass and very, very creative action sequences. I give this movie 55 points. I love heist movies, and this movie has a couple of cool heist sequences, not to the level of a Happy New Year or something like that, but it was fun and it was really entertaining. So I'll see you next time for so-and-so reviewing, well, such and such. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.